What's good, man? We are back. We're finna just do a quick little review, man, of GNX. It's not a lot of talking needed. Y'all seen the last video. I was surprised. I decided, let me just do another video to review the whole album, man. So that's what we're here to do. We're gonna do it, man. Let's kick it off, man. I guess track by track. And here's what I'm gonna do here. I'm gonna touch on some highlights, some lowlights of the album, and my favorites, what I got from each song. It should be kind of quick, man. So let's get to it, man. JB3 here. Let's go. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, something. Whacked Out Murals, song number 1. Whacked Out Murals, man. It's basically a commentary on street art. That is kind of like the background of where I come from, so I can speak on that a little bit. But Whacked Out Murals is just like, it's the love and the hate that he gets from the community. It's the love and the hate, man. That song is deep because it touches on, you know, the love and the hate that you get from the community, of course. And then it talks about, I don't know, I like to call what he says in this, actually in this whole album, reality rap. Like, this shit actually happens. These things actually happen to us. They actually happen to people we know. They actually happen. These are stories we've heard, stories we were told growing up. Like, these things actually happen. There's something that kind of has been going viral. I seen it recently, basically talking about the white comedians talking about a black woman and people directing that at a specific comedian. But let's keep it 100, man. That could be a litany of comedians. You could literally plug any white dude in there and it could fit, man. So it is what it is. And here's the thing with comedians. Comedy, like art, like all forms of art, is meant to push the boundaries. So yeah, they're supposed to push the boundaries, the social boundaries. It's comedy. We're supposed to laugh at those things. We're supposed to laugh at our social lows, you know, and that's okay. We're supposed to do that as a community, man. So anyway, that's my little rant on comedy and how I feel like they pretty much have the green light to do whatever, because that is their profession. That is their some people's way of seeking therapy is through comedy. So yeah, don't infringe on other people, man, cause you mad. It's all good. Let them people make their little jokes, man. It's all love. Alright, next one we got Squabble Up. Track feels like a direct response to the Drake diss. Obviously, it's a carryover. This is the end of that Not Like Us. He uses the Debbie Deb. He uses the good old Debbie Deb sample, man. Really makes you want to dance, bro. It just reminds me of some good West Coast funk, some West Coast hip hop, that love, man. So I love it, man. Let me see. Number 3 was number 3 Luther. Number 3 was Luther, and Luther featuring SZA. It's one for the ladies. I'm not even surprised. I hope you're not surprised. They hit you with that Luther Vandross sample, and you already know. If this world were mine. Yeah, you already know, man. Alright. Man at the Garden, song number 4, delivers an introspective vibes, and I feel the Nas inspiration. Obviously, all of us feels the Nas inspiration off top with the one mic sample, one mic beat, dang near almost a beat clone. Like, man, it's good, man. It's one of those songs that are good. It's good for the soul. It almost feels like a self-affirmation type of song. If you say it enough, you'll make it to where you need to go. But you also hear Kendrick's internal struggle. You hear his internal triumphs. You'll hear his pain, man. And he makes us. It's, to me, the best song off the album. It gives me nostalgic vibes, bro. Just growing up listening to Tupac with my pops. There's no other way to put it, man. So the Tupac sample hits home immediately, and then he makes you think, man, like, like the storytelling and picture painting it's perfect. It's deep, it's relatable. At a certain point, you're a little uncomfortable, and then it kind of brings it home, but you're still like, what did I just listen to? Like, it's one of those songs. It's a testament to Kendrick's storytelling. It can put you in places that you never thought that you could see yourself at. Like, I seen myself in the shoes of Kendrick. Well, his perspective. And his perspective was that of Satan. Like, it's wild. It's wild, but it's Kendrick for you, man. Our next one would be TV Off. TV Off, we get that banging West Coast beat. Mustard! So there's two sides to this song, right? The first side is like TV off, like turn your TV off, get out there and go get it, right? The second side of it is I will turn your TV off if you're playing with me the wrong way, like I'll have to turn your lights out. Okay. Next one we got Dodger Blue. Dodger Blue gives off the chill LA weekend vibes. Dodgers just won. LA Rams just won. LA Lakers just won. Like, we're chilling under the sun. We just had some drinks in the park. Like, just giving me cool, like, LA vibes, man. And here's the thing, with all highs, they're short-lived. They're short-lived in the grand scheme of things. So this song is short-lived. It's like a minute something long. Like, it's a very short song. So I like it though, but it's just short. Our next song, Peekaboo. Anyway, showcasing an energetic flow, right? With clever lyrical layers. The features blend seamlessly, creating a fantastic sound. But I like to call it that ignorant flow. Like, it gives you that energy, like Dragon Ball Z, like you powering up. Like, I love it. Heart Part 6. I can go on and on about the Heart Part 6. Shot at Drake with the top. Anyway, Heart Part 6, man, it's a reflection on Kendrick's journey with TDE, honoring those who have helped him, his failures with Black Hippie, some of his failures in life, man. It's a narrative. I mean, it's a heartfelt narrative of growth and realization for Kendrick. And he lets us all into his raw emotions. It feels like raw emotions. So, yeah, Heart Part 6, man. Yeah. Number 11, we got title track GNX. It features up-and-coming LA rappers, showcasing local talent and giving them a platform. To me, the one thing this was missing was more Kendrick. I ain't gonna lie, all of those not local, but all of those rappers, they held their own. Hitta J3, Peso, what was our last guy's name? Hitta J3, Peso, Young Threat. They all held their own, man. They did their thing, man. And it was a nice change of pace from Kendrick to them, but it was almost refreshing a little bit. Like, it was almost refreshing. I like it. I want Kendrick to do more of that, but more of Kendrick. You know how like Tupac used to do this a lot, bro. Like it would be Tupac would do a verse and then he'd let the Outlaws spit. Then he'd hop on the end of the end of the song and then he'd spit a little something. And there'll be like a couple more Outlaws spit. Like I can see Kendrick doing that, man. Anyway, in the future, if he continues this formula, anyway, Gloria, final track. To me, it's just a clarification of some of his past relationship speculations. Man, he beautifully depicts love through the lens of his craft. The metaphors he uses in the songs help you see him in a whole nother light, man. And it's weird because it's a light that we already should see him in, but it makes him almost more pure. And I understand he's human, but man, it's a good one. It's touching, bro. It's touching. I love it. That's the way that you end an album. In conclusion, man, the album was a masterpiece. And I would say the low points would be title track GNX, only because I wanted more of them. And TV Off. But ironically, I can see TV Off being the one he plays at the Super Bowl. Like, I'm just gonna say it. It wasn't a bad song. It just was the low point. If I had to pick one. And technically I don't. So GNX would be the only low point, and that's because not enough Kendrick. This is definitely an album that's gonna be on repeat. I ask you guys what. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell.